Welcome to this new module about ArcGIS Online Apps. We'll work on transforming our web map into an interactive app using ArcGIS Instant Apps. This web-based mapping platform empowers users to create interactive applications, enabling their target audience to engage with geospatial data and maps. The platform has two modes in its settings window: Express mode and Full mode. Express mode offers a focused set of key options for quick app deployment. Full mode provides every possible configuration choice, giving users detailed control over how the app looks and behaves. We'll walk through layout choices, design tweaks, and the most useful ways to include interactive tools. ArcGIS Instant Apps has options for both quick viewers and more detailed mapping setups that support deeper data analysis. Along the way, you'll see how to share your finished apps, gather feedback, and fine-tune them for the best results. We'll begin by turning your web map into an app that fits your project's goals. So let's start transforming our web map into app using ArcGIS Instant Apps. So let's navigate to our content page and subsequently search for our web map. Now that we are on the overview page of the element in ArcGIS Online, let's click the Create Web App button. This action will present us with three options where we can utilize our web map: Instant Apps, ArcGIS Story Maps, or Configurable Apps. For now, let's choose Instant App, as this will allow us to become familiar with the ArcGIS Online application interface, and later we can explore the other options. Here we are on the Instant Apps page within ArcGIS Online. In this main page, essential to the process of creating an app, we are tasked with determining which template from the array available to us best aligns with our objectives for the web map. Before we begin crafting our application, let's acquaint ourselves with the features at our disposal. At the top, the navigation bar presents us with three distinct options: Create, where we initiate a new application; My Apps, a repository of our created applications; and Featured. This section showcases informative articles and updates, such as an introduction to a new template called Manager, and the latest blog post detailing new features in ArcGIS Instant Apps. At the top left of the Instant Apps interface, we find the Search App Capabilities feature. This tool allows us to search for a template, particularly if we're looking for one with a specific element, such as the attachment viewer. If we don't enter anything into the search, by default it displays a link to a PDF. This PDF is a matrix of template capabilities which provides an at-a-glance view of which features are available in each template. For example, if we're interested in the attachment viewer, the matrix shows us that it includes certain functionalities. Some features may function differently depending on the chosen template. And the PDF advises consulting the Instant Apps documentation for detailed information. The Instant Apps interface offers a selection mechanism for choosing the web map for your application. Clearly, we already did this at the beginning of the process from the Overview tab, but if you made a mistake or want to change the map, you can do it here. Following this, the Welcome button provides a guided tour of the interface to familiarize users with the system. We could also sort the templates by compatibility, release date, name, or budget. Also, we can change the view of the templates between the Detail view where you can see applied examples of where to use the template, or the gallery view, where we only see the illustration of how our application would look. So in general, we have several options before starting the process of creating our application. This allows users to have guidance without getting lost. Alright, it's time to focus on finding the template that best suits our needs. ArcGIS Online makes this process easier by asking us a series of questions that will help filter out templates that don't fit our requirements, ultimately guiding us to the perfect choice. First, ArcGIS Online asks us about the main goal of our app. For us, the primary objective is to allow users to actively engage and interact with the data we're providing. Next question. ArcGIS Online wants to know what specific actions we want our users to take with the data. In our case, we want users to be able to filter features. This information helps further refine the template selection process. Finally, ArcGIS Online checks if our data contains any time-enabled elements. For our project, the answer is no. With this last piece of information, we've completed the filtering process, and ArcGIS Online has successfully narrowed down our choices to a curated list of 6 templates that align with our goals and requirements. Let's take a closer look at each one to identify which will best serve our needs and deliver the optimal user experience for our application. In each template, there are specific features and functionalities we can explore. By clicking on Open Description, a panel unfolds providing all the necessary information and some examples to aid in the decision-making process of whether to choose a particular template or not. The same panel can be accessed by clicking on the 3 dots and selecting App Description. If we select View Item Details, this will take us to the overview page of this ArcGIS Online element, where we can find more in-depth information about the item. If we choose Preview, a quick preview will be displayed showing how our map would look in this template. Let's examine Sidebar, which, after a preliminary review, seems to meet our expectations in terms of formality and the elements needed for our web map. Once we've selected a template with a quen, we can proceed by clicking Choose, which will open a panel allowing us to modify the name, tags, and folder where it will be saved. If everything is in order, we select Create App. Alternatively, we can close the preview and select the Choose button, which opens a slightly larger version of the same panel, serving the same purpose. Let's select Create App to conclude the class. New configuration options become available for our application, which we will explore in the next class. For now, let's note that upon returning to the content section, our application is already created and saved. Thank you for joining me in today's class. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.